Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. A cyclone named Migjam is expected to bring heavy showers and strong winds to the coastal areas of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. The weather office said the low pressure condition lies 800 kilometers off the southeast coast of Chennai, and its full impact will be felt along the northern coast of Tamil Nadu and further north. It said if the storm moves in its predicted path, it will make landfall between Chennai and Masulipatanam, which is 500 kilometers away in neighboring Andhra Pradesh. An advisory urged fishermen not to hit the seas, as it would be very rough and unsafe for fishing activities. It is a routine practice to issue such warning during bad weather. Tamil Nadu's chief minister has held discussions with the head of districts in the wake of the stormy weather across the state. The weather office has issued an orange alert for the state, which means there will be very heavy rainfall. MK Stalin met collectors from 12 districts, which have been marked as vulnerable. The meeting was also attended by ministers and revenue officials. The chief minister directed hospitals to be in a state of readiness and suggested there should be no interruption in power supply. He also reviewed the preparedness of rescue units and measures to prevent traffic congestions during heavy spells of rain. He also ordered the formation of panels to oversee rain-related work. Reports quoting official sources said a broad range of precautionary measures are in place in Chennai to deal with mishaps caused by the effects of bad weather. It said all emergency services, including firefighters and repair teams, are on standby. It said the emergency units work round the clock and they are trained to deploy swiftly. The response teams are equipped with 300 boats and hundreds of relief camps have been set up to deal with emergencies. Thousands more have been established across the state as intermittent heavy showers continue. Reports also said a control room will keep a watch to respond to distress calls from members of the public. The rains have filled up lakes and reservoirs around Chennai, and as a standard procedure, authorities have started releasing surplus water. 5 lakes in Tiruvallur district to the north of Chennai have hit full capacity. They are the primary sources of drinking water for the large population in Chennai. About 148 cubic feet of surplus water was discharged from the Pearl Lake after it saw plenty of inflow from the rains. The Sembrambakam Lake also discharged over 100 cubic feet of water. Water was also released from 3 other lakeys, which saw dramatic rise this season. Besides drinking water, farmers in the state heavily depend on rainfall for the cultivation of crops. After the last of a series of state elections ended on Thursday, exit polls reveal major upsets. In Telangana, the BRS of Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhara Rao is expected to lose to the Congress party. Rao has been in power for 3 terms in a row ever since the state was formed in 2014. The findings also said the Congress will continue governing in Chhattisgarh. A change of guard has been predicted in Rajasthan, where the BJP was likely to unseat Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot of the Congress, and the BJP was most likely to retain power in Madhya Pradesh. The polls said there won't be a clear winner in Mizoram, where the ZPM could throw out the BJP-backed rule. The Supreme Court has said Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi to hold a meeting with Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and resolve the impasse over delays in clearing bills. The court said, "We would like the governor to resolve the impasse. The governor should invite the Chief Minister and they should sit down and discuss it." The Supreme Court's suggestion came after Advocate Abhishek Singhvi, appearing for the state government, pointed out the governor has referred the 10 bills, re-adopted by the Assembly, to President Draupadi Murmu. The state has complained that Governor Ravi has not been clearing the bills sent to him and took the matter to the Supreme Court. Earlier, the court said the issue was a serious matter. Tamil Nadu's state-run milk distributor, Awin's new 200 ml milk sachets hit stores today. Priced at Rs 10 per sachet, it's part of the Delight category, which comes in other measures as well. A statement from Awin said the 500 ml pack has a price tag of Rs 21. It said about 10,000 sachets have been supplied to shops operated by it and milk consumer cooperative societies in the first phase of distribution. Awin procures milk, processes it, and sells milk and milk products to consumers. Awin products include butter, yogurt, ghee, ice cream, and cheese. It is a household name in Tamil Nadu, and the state is among the top producers of milk in India. The consecration of a new Sai Baba temple on the campus of SRM Engineering College near Chennai was conducted amid a grand ceremony. The rituals were led by the SRM University's Pro-Chancellor Dr. Ravi Pachamuttu. It began early in the day with prayers for Lord Ganesha. After a series of traditional recitals, The pro-chancellor unveiled a statue of the revered Sai Baba, watched by scores of devotees. Later, blessed food was distributed to the people who had gathered there. Earlier, the placing of the holy soil was held in a ceremony, amid the chanting of prayers. Sai Baba is a saint and spiritual icon, revered mostly by Hindus, but members of other faiths also seek his guidance in their spiritual lives. More than a dozen schools in Bengaluru were evacuated after a threat to blow them up with bombs was received by email. Police said the email warned that explosives have been planted at the schools, and police units, backed by bomb deactivation squads, searched at least 13 schools. The locations where the searches were carried out were Whitefield, Koramangala, Basvesh Nagar, Yalahanka, and Sadashiv Nagar. One of the schools issued an advisory to parents soon after the threat was received. Reports said 7 schools in Bengaluru were searched by police last year after a similar threat was received by the school authorities. Threats to schools are rare, but protocol requires that safeguards should be activated in the event of serious dangers. More details have emerged in media reports after a man is charged in the U.S. for plotting to kill a Sikh leader in New York. Various reports quoting U.S. legal sources said Nikhil Gupta, an Indian national who has been charged in the case, was also linked to the killing of another Sikh activist, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, in Canada in June. The U.S. has said it was taking the developments seriously and it was confident that India will carry out its own investigation seriously. In September, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Indian agents were involved in the killing of Nijjar, causing a diplomatic crisis. New Delhi also expelled Canadian diplomats and dismissed the allegation as absurd. In a historic decision, the 2023 United Nations Climate Change Conference, 200 nations reached an agreement to establish a fund to assist countries grappling with the effects of global warming. The climate talks, which opened in Dubai, come at a critical juncture as global emissions continue to surge. The UN declared on Thursday that 2023 is on track to be the hottest year ever in recorded history, highlighting the urgency for immediate action. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is in Dubai, called for climate financing and technology transfer to developing nations. As the conference commenced, delegates observed a minute's silence to pay their respects to the innocent lives lost in Gaza. Talks are continuing about extending the pause in military operations in Gaza, with the US saying it's working by the hour with Qatar, Egypt and Israel to extend the truce. Top US diplomat Antony Blinken, who is in the Middle East, has urged Israel to take more effective steps to protect civilian lives. 8 more Israeli hostages were freed from Gaza on Thursday, the 7th day of truce with the Palestinian militant group, Hamas. 2 hostages released on Wednesday were also counted in Thursday's tally, meaning the day's total was 10. Israel says it freed 30 more Palestinian prisoners from jails in return. Alongside the swap, reports said a limited supply of fuel and essentials were also being sent to Gaza. A report says the American Spy Service, the Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, has retrieved the debris of several crashed UFOs around the world. The report, which appeared in the Daily Mail, said at least 9 such craft have been recovered in top-secret operations. The news outlet attributed its report to several insiders in the CIA's top-secret department, the Office of Global Access, or OGA. The report said some UFOs were damaged after they crashed on Earth, but some were intact. Since 2003, the OGA has played a key role in the recovery of aircraft believed to be known human. The report strengthens speculation that the US was hiding information on UFOs. Technology firm Meta says it recently removed a network of thousands of fake and misleading accounts based in China. The users posed as Americans and sought to spread polarizing content about US politics and US-China relations. Meta did not link the profiles to Beijing officials, but it has seen an increase in such networks based in China ahead of the 2024 US elections. Among the topics the network posted about were abortion, culture war issues, and aid to Ukraine. The company said China is now the 3rd biggest geographical source of such networks after Russia and Iran. The China-based network included more than 4,700 accounts and used profile pictures and names copied from other users around the world. There's good news for bird watchers in Tamil Nadu. The Vedandangal Bird Sanctuary has been attracting thousands of birds from around the world. Reports say nearly 4,000 birds have flown into the 30-hectare protected area in Chengalpattu district. Seasoned bird watchers said the birds come from as far as Siberia and Australia, and also from Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and the rest of the Indian subcontinent. November to February is the season when migratory birds reach Vedandangal. The grey crane, the nightingale stork, and the water crow were among many species that were spotted at the sanctuary. The site is about 75 kilometers from Chennai city and an ideal setting for nature walks and safaris. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.